Hello. Today we are gonna be going over a dungeon. Basically dungeons in a 10-minute video. The full dungeon guide. Let's say that. So the first thing you're gonna wanna know when you're starting dungeons are essence. That helps you, basically stars and essence. You're gonna use your essence you gain over time from opening the chest when you beat the boss, and you will use that to star your items. The more stars you have, the better the item is, like your armor or your sword. So basically when you're starting off a dungeon, you'll start in a floor called entrance. This isn't a real floor, this just gives you a base off dungeons. What will it be like? And you will see the Watcher. The Watcher is a guy that doesn't want you to go to the boss, and you have to beat him to go to the portal to beat the boss. And there's puzzles, as you see in this clip. I'm doing ice puzzle. There's tons of puzzles which give you secrets and blessings. Blessings gives you more defense, and blessings are amazing because if you have basically those secrets are what you need to get the blessings. There will be these little corners or maybe little holes, or behind paintings there's going to be these chests that give you a blessing, which gives you, there's wisdom, there is life, defense, and power, and time. So there's puzzles, which if you beat them you get blessings too. Blessings can help you do more damage with what I said, power, that gives you strength, and etc. And now there's catacombs and level. So catacombs level is your basically like skills, but just imagine that in dungeon. So the more you play dungeons, at the end of the boss fight there's XP, and when you get the XP it will higher your level. At the moment in this clip I am 31, and there's the highest floor you can play is floor 7 at the moment, but they recently released the mode of master mode, which you will need a really high kata. You'll need like kata 33, but if you're just starting, don't worry about master mode at the time. The good thing about dungeons are that you can make a lot of money off the chest. Sometimes they have profit drops, which are really good, because the more profit drops means the more you can sell on auction house. There's mostly one profit drop and an enchant book. Then you have your class level. Oh yeah, with catacombs you get your more HP, and it buffs your dungeon item. Class levels. There's mage. Here are the classes. There's mage, tank, archer, berserk, and healer. There are 5 classes, and whatever you play you level it up, and then whatever weapon you're using, that's made for healers, archer, tank, mage, and I think I said tank, yeah. So basically there will be your classes, and the more you level up, the more, if it's like a bone marings is an archer weapon, you'll be doing more damage with that, or more bow damage, or etc. with whatever weapon. When you die, you will have 2 powers here. You will have one, so basically for mages there's a pop-up wall and a fireball. And the other ones have, for archers, there's like a bow, which is really good if you're playing F6. I'm playing F6 in this clip. Basically, if you are trying to get good at dungeons, you will have to play a lot. Dungeons is not a one-time thing. It's like skills, it's a constant grind. If you play skyblock, you know skyblock is a constant grind. There's always new things to do, and sometimes you can get bored of it. For dungeons, there will always be a boss. For F1, there's Bonzo, he's a clown. For F2, there's a Scarf. Scarf is a boy that has problems and he needs to get rid of them, and he has wither skulls. Third, F3 is a professor. And F4 is a ghost named Thorn. And F5 is a monster called Livid. And in this clip I'm playing F6. There's these big giants. For F7 there is a Wither boss. And in every boss there's different phases. For this phase, this is Terracotta. The good thing about dungeons is they're always going to be making more floors if it's different modes. So next mode is going to be sand mode, which you'll have different levels. You'll keep your class level, but new sand level, basically with every skill, basically. For catacombs, the more you higher it up, the more XP you'll get, or the more damage you'll do. That's really what I would say for dungeons. You can also, there's a lot of dungeon items that each floor has a new dungeon item came with it. So, like F6 has a giant sword and F7 has a Necron handle, which you craft into these Wither impact weapons like Hyperion. And I'm using the Hyperion in these clips. That's really it for a dungeon guide. That's really all you need for starting dungeons. And thanks for watching, and subscribe.